Oh, hey, hi, hello, we're here. Uh, Welcome to We Run the Night, a Shadowrun adventure. We have a new face among us. Um, we'll go ahead and introduce everyone around the room, and we'll go ahead and do a small recap before hopping in to this next crazy episode, I'm sure, knowing the group that we have.
Not that bad.
Since when? First up, Janky.
I'm Janky. I am the team's hacker slash Overwatch person with my sniper rifle that I can shoot from inside of virtual reality. I am an awkward human in this game and in real life.
Fair. Next up, we have Boxcar.
Hey, I'm Boxcar. I'm a little bit sick at the moment, so my voice is wonky, but I am the satyr aspected magician. And I aspect into one type of magic, and that is making sure people don't die magic. Haven't really had a chance to do anything about making sure people don't die yet, but someday we'll get there. It'll be a thing. And everybody's going to go, wow, thanks, Boxcar. And I'm going to go, you're welcome, random citizen, and then fly off into the night.
Sounds bad ass. Next up, we got Reno.
I'm Reno. Jack Serrano, my actual name, PI for hire. I'm the group's face, and I'm also an adept.
Beautiful. Showing up later in this beautiful story, we have the True.
Yeah, real name Derlin, Street Samurai. I go against all the rules here, apparently, for my character, so we'll see how this turns out.
Absolutely love it. Then last but not least, the not so tiny.
Hello, I'm your engineer and can be frontline fighter, rigger. I have eyes in the sky that also drop bombs and heavy bullets. I have a hard time talking to people. I purposely make it awkward. Hey.
Perfect. Last week, you guys completed your first mission as a crew. Your first run, if you will. Pretty smoothly after the quite a bit amount of legwork that went into it. Plans A, B, C, D, all the way up to M. And you guys ended up going with Plan Z. As you guys were able to go ahead, get the item that you were sent to do, you guys completed the job, and you guys were offered an opportunity to join the Union. A couple of individuals, Miss J, as well as a rather popular male elf, asked you guys about to join a union. Reno told him that he'd have to go talk to his cousin about it first, and that's not something you should sort of jump into. They said,
Got to sleep on it.
Exactly, got to sleep on it. But you guys were able to relax, cool down a little bit. And then on the news, you guys saw a portal open up, and a platoon of soldiers sort of plop down in the middle of this ceremony of Spinrad, announcing like everything is normal, everything is fine. We had a gas line break, and that's why there was an explosion off of the Spinrad Global HQ. Some of these soldiers begin to drop dead. Some of them aged significantly quickly. But nonetheless, you guys were able to see these soldiers, and almost not. They were old in the sense of probably 2050s, maybe a little bit before then. Military gear. But nonetheless, you guys saw that and went about your business. Everything went seemingly as normal. They were rushed off, and the conversation kept going in the announcements. Roughly about a week goes by. Some calls are made. Some things are purchased. But all of you receive a message from your fixer. We have a job for you. Please meet at the hole in the wall, Lower Seattle, inside of the underground. 9 p.m.
Yeah.
As you guys all receive those messages, Reno, you receive a message, not exactly simultaneously, but very, very shortly after, from a unknown comm number.
Send it to spam.
Perfect. Sent to spam.
We screen our calls around here.
Never know. Great. Anyone want to do any sort of preparation before heading to this meet? And if you are wearing anything besides crazy street gear, let me know what you're going to be wearing.
Josh probably wrote this whole elaborate text. Can't wait to read this. Be so.
I never get excited about anything when it comes to monologue between anyone.
In my defense, it wasn't me that sent it to spam. It was probably just automated by the my personal assistant on my phone.
That's fair.
Tiny's just showing up in his backpack and hoodie.
Okay.
Yeah. Boxcar's gonna show up as they normally would. Maybe with Big Tooth in tow.
Okay.
Big Tooth?
Yeah. He's my dude. Don't worry about Big Tooth. He's cool.
Yeah, you know, we have Big Tooth and we have what was his name? Awesome Mike or something like that.
No, Cool Brian.
Oh, Cool Brian, that's right.
Yeah, Big Tooth, Cool Brian.
How could you forget?
Yeah, come on, man.
That's my bad.
Have you been stealing in the trailer?
I would
Yes, I
assume.
have.
I would assume so.
Okay.
But if we're going to the underground, I'm gonna go pick up Big Tooth because like we haven't hung out in a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Janky, Reno, and the True. What do you guys wanted? Any sort of preparation you'd like to do before heading to this meetup?
No preparation.
Okay.
Also, where is
I'm
this
always
again?
prepared.
It is the underground.
Yeah, I need to do my Decker due diligence and learn about this place.
Okay.
Yeah, do I know of it?
What knowledge skills do you have?
I have.
And Travis, go ahead and make a matrix perception.
Or
not matrix.
local
matrix
slums.
search, sorry.
I got local slums, black market, and underground drone fighting. Also drone studies.
Go ahead and roll a memory check. And the True, are you wearing your street gear or are you looking fancy?
Looking fancy.
Hell yes.
Ain't no other way.
Only 2 successes on that memory.
2 successes. You've heard of this before. This exact hole in the wall. It is in the Orc Underground. They have.
Is it legit underground?
Yes, it is in like the under Seattle, where it's like the old ruins of old Seattle.
No, I'll just have the unicorn stay inside then.
You've actually fought here in your drone competitions?
Oh, hell yeah.
Uh,
Well, technically, they might know who I am then.
yeah, exactly.
I might kind of be a little famous down here.
Exactly. So use that knowledge as what you want. Reno, any preparation you would like to do?
I'll be wearing my great coat. I got my go bag.
Of course.
Has all my buy tools. I went ahead and purchased that sequencer, by the way, which was probably only 4.
Okay.
Got rating 6.
I got 2 hits on the search file.
Okay. 2 hits on the search. From what you're able to find out, it is a literal hole in the wall. There is a picture of it, and above it is on it like a looks like scrap metal that's just been either soldered or drilled into the side of this building. And there is a literal hole in the wall where their front door is, and they have like a large, almost looks like a wooden tabletop that is rolled in front of the store in the morning or at night whenever they close up. But it looks like otherwise there's a hole in the wall bar.
We were invited here for what? By whom?
It was by your fixer and in regards to a job.
Oh, I don't need to dress up for a job. I thought this was a gala, a party, if you will. I was going to have to go into the closet.
Get the goods.
Not my closet.
Oh.
my boss's closet.
That's fair.
I mean, you could still show up like that.
No. You were gonna have to go like get an outfit for your boss.
Yeah,
like dress them real nice.
Mhm.
I love that. Yes.
I will go ahead and ask my fixer, give him a little call,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'll call him directly.
Yeah, what's up,
Evening.
Reno?
Gotta remember my fixer's name. They don't know. Charlie, it's Reno. Got your text about the job?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about this Orc Underground?
Well, it's called the Underground now. But it's not too bad. I wouldn't want to live there, but it's not too bad.
Is that like, am I going to have to worry about anything? You're going to look at me funny, or?
I mean, you're a funny guy to look at, but no, you should be all right.
All right.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of orcs and dwarfs down there.
Oh
But-
my.
But
All right. Thanks, man. Do you know anything about this Johnson before we head up to the meet?
What's their connection?
3-3.
No, not really. I know he used to be a runner, so he's in the business for a while, but I don't know a whole lot about him.
All right. Well, you keep doing whatever it is you do. Talk to you later.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I'll stick to the bus schedule.
Okay. We have bus for Reno. I'm assuming. Tiny and Boxcar taking the big old truck to the underground.
Yeah, I'll always be in the truck, and whoever needs a ride, always go pick up.
Janky, how are you arriving to such event?
I'd probably take a taxi.
Take a taxi.
Yeah.
All right. And Derlin, are you taking your sweet ride down to the underground?
You better believe it.
All right.
I'm so intrigued. Drip over everything. Nice cut. You got me. I'm hooked.
What are you bringing? Any sort of gear inside of your truck? Or are you just bringing the suit? Like, are you just wearing your suit? Or are you bringing any sort of gear inside of your car? There. True.
No, not bringing any gear.
Okay, cool. As you guys all arrive, sort of spattered at different points. You're the first one to arrive. Your car, easily the nicest car that is in this entire parking lot. It's not a huge parking lot either, but it is easily the nicest car there. Go ahead and lock it up nice and safe. You want to go ahead and head straight into the bar, or do you want to do any sort of looking around prior to hand, or...
I'm going to wait for the rest of the group.
Okay. So just waiting outside the bar?
Yep. Keeping an eye on the car.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception for me. Not taste-wise, but...
Aw, man.
But just a regular perception. And while you're rolling that, next to roll up would be a boxcar and Tiny.
Real quick, what do I roll for perception?
It should be the perception skill plus your intuition. There should be a pool in the skill section.
Yep.
Should just roll those dice, and then you should be able to use roll 20. Anything you guys would like to do prior to exiting the vehicle? When you guys pull up, you do see a couple of beat down AmeriCars, a couple of Dodge Scoots, and this absolutely just beautiful, sleek car. The front of it is like rounded out, sort of like the old Batmobile, but it's all glass all the way to the very back of the car. Has very nice wheels. Very well put together car. Does not look like it fits here. And you do see a gentleman sort of next to the car in a very nice suit.
I'm just gonna cut a nudge Tiny and go, damn. Why ain't you got one of those?
Because it can't hold a plane.
Excuses.
Dude, so what is the the security at this place? Because I've been here. Like, are firearms openly wielded?
Firearms are not, especially because it is a not exactly legal establishment. Firearms are not going to be allowed. They do have a bouncer on the inside. Rotates between 3 or 4 different guys. They do have a host here that is pretty decent. And there is also cameras throughout the bar as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring the concealed and then pull the hat a little low, so cameras have to work a little harder.
Sure. Boxcar. Any prep you want to do before heading inside?
Nah, it's a club. Like, here we go. I'm a satyr. People are gonna look at me weird anyway.
You're not.
I'm following behind Boxcar.
Okay.
So he's leading the way. They're leading the way, and definitely. And if the bouncer will, if he looks at me, I'm gonna be like, just gonna look at Boxcar like you're gonna handle this.
I'm in danger. Roughly about this time, Reno and Janky, the bus and taxi sort of pull up across the street from each other, and you guys both exit the vehicles, and you happen to see each other before walking in. But you guys do see the scene described before you.
Hey, it looks like we're on this one together again.
Yeah, I mean, always happy to see a friendly face. How's your problem with the old mob there?
I haven't talked to them since they threw me in the desert.
No news is good news.
I'm sure they're fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who's the mob?
Right.
Exactly. That was the right answer.
Loki, though, runner small talk would be the best small talk.
Pretty true. The
There
shadiest of
is-
individuals.
There is no
Like,
run
you
in
gonna be a
Boston
zombie
Bay.
soon, or what?
Right.
My apartment has a real rodent problem. Like dead animals keep showing up on my front door, but I'm sure that's just
Wildlife, be wild, you know.
what you about it. What are you gonna do about it?
Get an exterminator. You guys all sort of walk up. What did you get on that perception chest, the true?
Hold on. I actually was gonna. So what is what is it again? Sorry.
No, you're right.
It's
In
is
your
it
skill
into-
section,
mhm.
there should be a pool next to perception.
Yep.
You
10.
go ahead. Yep. So go ahead and roll /roll 10d6 greater than 5.
Does he have vision enhancement?
Magnification, not enhancement.
I had one hit.
One hit. Okay. You see this very. Actually, what exactly does your semi look like right now? Is it still
It's
decked
more
out? Look
subtle.
at
It's
spin
like-
rounds.
No. I change the color like probably daily. It's like a matte gray right now. Super generic looking.
You do see hop out of a bus and a taxi. Two people sort of meet up, have a small conversation as they walk towards the door. Tiny and you see a rather large individual with the hood up and a backpack walking with this very loud and just boisterous satyr.
Not wrong.
I know. And the four of you all sort of recognize each other as you guys are getting ready to enter. The true, you sort of recognize that they all sort of know each other, wearing sort of different levels of gear or whatnot, and begin to head inside of the bar. You have a good, probably understanding that this is a runner team that's worked before together, and it might be your crew.
Well, I'll follow in close behind and just keep an eye out.
Okay.
Try to understand the group better.
As we're walking inside, I'm placing the RFIDs on the crew all over again.
Just
And
boop,
I'm not.
boop.
I'm not really hiding it. I'm just kind of like, just stick from here. Boom.
You've all been RFID'd.
Well,
I
I
put
probably
my RFID away. I was about to do the same thing. So.
Boxcars is they've probably got like 30 on them at this point.
I mean,
At
I
this
was
point,
gonna
it's about
like-
to be a tattoo.
Yeah, he breaks one on accident because he sits on it just wrong. I'm like,
Just stop
Speaking
it.
of my
At least
lease,
they're
they're
just
cheap,
wrong.
dude.
That's fair.
yeah, I have to buy a lot just to keep track of you.
get a
Um,
microchip that way in case you lose boxcar. You know, they get out.
You
of the
can
fence
prove
or-
that I have a home. You can actually
True.
pick me up from the shelter.
Don't worry, they're mine. They're mine.
You laugh until bombs and
Heal,
massive
heal.
bullets start flying, and then you're going to be glad those RFIDs are there.
As you guys walk in, there's roughly about 30 people inside of this bar. And as you guys enter in, it has a platform that there's bars on each corner or each side of the building. And there's a sort of like this large platform standing around. And then in the middle, sunken in, you see a ring with two individuals standing on each side of it, and two small drones just going at it back and forth. And there's a lot of cheering and everything else going on around. One individual is seemingly not interested in the drone fight. Is sitting by themselves. A dwarf, very tight chin strap beard. red hair tied back in a ponytail, and sort of just looking through his comm, like hands on his, or like fists on his hand, or fists on his face, and sort of just scrolling through on his comm link. Everyone besides the True, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. Yeah, including Tiny.
Is this
It's
visual?
all visual.
Dose.
Dose.
One.
One.
Also one.
One.
I'll use a point of edge to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Okay.
You use edge? Nah.
Shall use two edge to re-roll 2.
No shot.
2 hits.
2 hits. Anyone with 2 or higher, you guys see a leaderboard with Tiny in number 1. Do with that
That's your
knowledge
stomping grounds.
as you will.
There's just not a whole lot of competition out in this parts.
You do look, and he is one of 7 names that are on this board. Dwarf looks up to you guys. Y'all looking for work?
You looking for runners?
I could use a jog.
I'm gonna whisper over to like everybody. It's like,
We have subvocal microphones.
It's true. I didn't hear what you said, by the way, because your whisper was so good.
does anybody know what the Johnson looks like? Is this our guy?
I don't know. Like, I just work here.
I'm going to look right at you with eye contact and shrug.
Just
All right, I guess we'll just go ahead and sit down. All right, what you
Why not?
offering?
I mean,
and at this time, you do see the dwarf sort of look past the 4 of you and look right towards you, the True, and waves you over.
All right. I'll follow over and sit down with the group.
The True, if you want to go ahead and describe what your character looks like as you sort of plop down with everyone.
So I stand about average height. Pretty average looking guy that you would probably find just about anywhere, and that's on purpose. So I don't stand out. I am the suit is nice, but it's all neutral colors. Nothing too flashy, but it is well made. Hair parted over, pretty slick. And yeah, pretty average looking guy. Sweet looking boots.
Yes.
as
You
the
must be
tree's
Boots.
walking up, I'm just gonna like point and just go, "Hey, nice boots."
Yeah, they call you Boots. Did I guess that right?
Oh, great! 30 seconds in, I've already got a new name. Love it. You're gonna officially change it from the True to Boots.
Bootsy.
Are you the True
Bootsy.
Boots?
Boots the True.
I like
I
it.
think that you were just on the last run with us, and I forgot. So I just treat you as if we are old acquaintances. Hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna match that energy. Hey, how's it going, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Good, we got back-to-back kids all together as a group, where we all were there together, all of us.
I'm
We
gonna
all know
look
each
at
other.
Tiny.
Perfect.
I'm gonna look at Tiny and be like subvocal, just like, we know this guy.
I don't know.
I don't.
just gonna try with all my might to convince you guys that you've known me this entire time, and you just forgot.
You gotta love it. You meet the rest of the party, and the first thing you do is try to gaslight them all into believing they already know you.
It actually sort of fits with this group, not gonna lie.
I gaslit myself. I was like, yeah, no, I know you.
100%. We went to college together.
Right. Boxcar, a familiar loud orc, walks in to the hole in the wall. Hey, it's Boxcar!
Like, oh, hell, is that the guy right there? And I stand up to go, like, meet, I'm assuming Big Tooth.
It is. Where'd you put my car?
I sent it home to you, dude. It drives itself.
That works like 50% of the time. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so don't freak out.
Okay.
We'll find your car.
I got a meeting for a job tomorrow, Boxcar.
All right, so I know a dude who has a car, and I'm 90% sure we can drop you off.
Aight. Sweet.
All right, cool.
You guys
Hell
know where
yeah.
Spin Rat HQ is? I got a job inside the food court.
Dude, yes, I'm so proud of you. That's why what's up, my guy. Yeah. We know where that's at. We can get you there.
Sit. All right.
I'm not even gonna tell Tiny. I just like Ubered his truck out.
Yeah, that's nice enough. You could probably move in.
I'll bring him over to the table. Also, hey everybody, it's Big Tooth. Big Tooth. This is everybody. He's my dude.
Is he part of
Why do
this?
they call you Big Tooth?
I'm looking back and forth between him and the True, and I'm just like, it's starting to dawn on me that maybe these people weren't. I definitely don't remember them. Do I remember you? And I'm just gonna sit here and do this for a while.
Big Tooth, look.
Tooth, long time no see, dude. How are you? Just saw you last time.
Hey!
Yeah, that solidifies it. They were both there, and I just forgot.
Congrats on the job.
Hey. Wait a sec. Looks around to the rest of you.
Word travels quick, dude. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright. The Johnson will look around. This called for a group of 5 individuals, and I don't think your Big Tooth friend was one of them, unfortunately.
Nah, I just haven't seen this guy in a while. Hey, Big Tooth, grab a table. We'll meet up. All right.
They have drone fighting? And he sort of like stomps over to the middle of the drone fighting table. Or the drone fighting pit.
What does Big Tooth look like?
Dude. He's
Go
the
ahead.
dude.
What does he look like? Is he just the dude?
All right, so he's kind of this. He's a larger orc, right? He's like big for an orc, but small for a troll, if that makes sense. But he's very clearly an orc, right? So he's a big old dude, massive tusk. So there's no reason as to why they call him Big Tooth. There's no mystery as to why they call him Big Tooth. And he actually has a really nasty, like, looks like some sort of like cut, like blade scar, on like under his neck that looks relatively new. But usually, whenever you see him, if he's hanging out with Boxcar, it's like beat up jeans and a Hawaiian print shirt.
That's exactly what he's wearing right now.
Am I bigger, equal, or smaller than him?
You're probably about the same size, roughly.
Every guy asks that.
Big true.
Not about the size.
Also, once Tiny kind of finally gets the verbal confirmation that this fancy man is part of the crew, you will feel me just touch you. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
Oh yeah, I need to do a virtual pat down of our new friend.
Okay. Gonna roll Matrix Perception.
You got it.
I'm
I
gonna
feel like
send
this
our
should tell you
friends
for
also.
sure that you did not know this person before.
You're talking about
Like all-
Tooth, right? You're not talking about me.
No, definitely talking about you. Big Tooth didn't have anything. I don't know. I already checked.
Hey, I know how virtual reality works, man.
5 hits.
5 hits. You do a Matrix search over. The only thing he has on him is his comm link.
Okay.
I did that on purpose.
I slave it to my pan.
Okay.
That was sense.
Okay.
If I
Go
have to
ahead.
hack it, I will. I don't give a shit. It's mine now.
Okay. And what that means, more or less, for your knowledge, the true, is putting it to his pan means that if there is a hacker that were to try to get into your electronics, it would have to go through his cyber deck first. So it's just like an extra level of security that you've just been added to, as long as you allow it to happen.
Yeah.
It is very common in the world of Shadowrunners for a cyber tech like Janky to be able to cover and be like a layer of protection for everyone's electronics in the group.
Not at all sketchy.
Mm-mm. Well, let's not go that far.
I'm a
my
little more
personal
invasive
VPN.
than I'm a little more invasive than a lot of deckers, but I got your best interest.
He's the one that deletes all your extra files that you don't want anyone else to know, but you forgot to do it before this meeting.
Oh, if
Yeah.
I die, he deletes my
Exactly.
browser history.
Exactly. He's
Yep.
that kind of.
Dude.
But he looks at it first and then deletes it.
So like, he has all
Even
the
search things knowing that I want him to see it before it. Yeah,
Exactly.
I want him to bear witness to some terrible things.
That's fair.
Lemonparty.org. Meat spin.
You got the sensing roll?
Yeah, 4 hits
empathic
on a
sense.
sensing.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, Donnie. I didn't know that we were both doing the same kind of thing.
Yeah, just go ahead. What you guys both a sense? You guys both rolled? And
I
you
I got 4 hits,
you
but
got
it
4,
doesn't
But you
matter.
only got 1, right?
I
Unless
got,
he's got some sort of cloaking, it matters.
Mm-mm. And boxcar, did you already roll it?
I got 4 on
4.
the sensing.
Okay. Both of you get to know this individual sitting next to you is healthy. Overall, seems to be in a good mood. And is mundane.
Okay.
Boxcar, you get to know. While they are mundane, some things you might find interesting. You sense no cyberware or bioware on their entire person. No active foci. You've never recognized this aura before. Essence is equal to yours. No maladies. No astral signatures present. Essence is 6.
All right. So, yeah. Then while I'm doing all that there, the true, it just looks like a real quick, like, up and down glance at you.
I was
Give you a nod.
Nice. What'd you say?
I meant to sense the Johnson.
Oh, the Johnson?
Yeah.
Like to a sense, is Johnson.
No, the Johnson. Let's chill. Chill. Welcome back, Ian Flux.
That great?
Yeah. Johnson is ill. Extremely. What?
Ill, not
Ill.
sick.
Yeah. Anyway.
Lil Wayne.
Annoyed
Mm-hmm.
and is mundane.
Why is he annoyed? We just sensing that he's annoyed. I'm gonna say, all right, let's see what we're here to talk about. Sit down and Reno, by the way.
Mr.
Oh.
Johnson.
Is that first name or last?
Both.
I'll flash him a business card. Jack Serrano by day, Reno by night.
Is that a TV show?
Soon
Yeah.
to be written once someone accepts the pitch.
Right. He go ahead sort of pockets it. Anyway. Job should be relatively easy for people of, well, your reputation. We,
With reputation.
yeah, you guys have a rather large reputation from what I'm aware of. We need a. Wow, there's no easy way to do this. We need an AI taken from a facility.
Just taken.
Stolen, procured.
Yeah. No, I was just. Wow. All right. Cool.
AI. Is that some sort of device?
Artificial intelligence. It is an active being on a device. Yes.
How can you steal it? Look over at Janky.
How can you steal a person? Have you heard of kidnapping?
Who does this AI belong to?
I don't think AIs belong to anyone. I think they're their own citizens as long as they have a sin. But I mean, who doesn't have a sin? Am I right?
If they don't belong to anyone, then it stands to reason that they don't need to be stolen. So
I just laugh and boxcar obnoxiously.
I have a sin now, you turd.
Wait, you didn't have a sin?
Long story. Long story.
Well, people of your stature, I'm sure you guys go through sins like it's no one's business.
Yeah, definitely didn't just get one when I was born, right?
Well, only if you're a sinner, but...
Sure.
Alright. So we need to kidnap an AI.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a better term for it. Well, I know this team pretty well. Worked with them in the past, so I know we can get this done.
Right. Shift my eyes from the true back to Mr. Johnson. Yep. So,
But
where can we find this AI?
Spin Red Global HQ.
How'd you know? No.
I just heard my contact. It's like I've never seen these people. Dude.
Well, you see... Do you guys believe in ghost stories?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Ghosts
Jinx.
are just spirits.
So, rumor is this old, like, we're talking like 2020 warehouse had a bunch of hard drives in it. Something they called a farm back in the day. I don't know what was inside of it, but it was a farm.
We stealing somebody's like Ethereum wallet?
Exactly.
An old Dogecoin.
Yeah, to the moon.
We have to go to the moon?
It's actually just a bunch of AMC stocks. That's all that's in it. Some warehouse, but there was a bunch of hard drives in it. Anyway, it's in one of those hard drives. We don't know which one, but I hear Payday here can get into anything.
Where's Payday?
Pointing right over to Janky.
that's why I had a couple questions on like where it was and who is in charge of protecting it. I used the word own, but you didn't seem to like that.
Owns the warehouse?
Sure.
Yeah, we should probably know what kind of security we might run into.
Sure.
We definitely need to know the owners of the
course.
warehouse.
Of course.
Let's see.
Also, are there any other teams on this? Have you hired anyone else?
We have not.
I don't like the hesitation or the emphasis on we.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this person was sort of relevant recently. You guys into music?
Johnny Depp.
I don't know. He was a musician.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's in a band. And he's been in the news recently, so sorry.
It's a good
Jumped the
guess.
gun there.
Is he just a head in a jar?
It's
Adam Levine, Maroon 5.
Transformer.
You have a really old taste in music.
Transformers, the
Adam Levine was in the news too, and he's a musician.
Why is the news talking about long since dead artists?
I
VH1 rerun.
exactly.
Are you from the past? Is that why you're doing
It's weird because I don't have any augments, right?
Exactly.
Just got like a tape deck.
Old Razor phone.
Flip.
Exactly. No, but they're the sole like synthwave artist from 2060. But it's supposed to be him. I guess he got lost in the crash. He was in VR. And with that kind of brain power, just think of the tracks we could put out.
Okay. Seems lucrative.
We're going to use this AI to take over the music industry?
I mean, you're not, but
They are.
yeah, they are. Yeah.
Okay. I can respect that.
Yeah. So do you know anything about this warehouse?
Yeah. And he goes ahead and pulls up on his comic. He pulls up the Microsoft, and in a part of the Redmond, right before it gets right out of Seattle territory, there is just a multiple warehouses, about 6 of them side by side.
It's like East Redmond, then like right on that border there.
Correct.
Getting sad to the point where I know the
No.
Shadowrun map.
It's
It's on the corner of.
I've
7th
lived in
and
Redmond
26th.
and I've lived in Seattle.
Well, we're going to Redmond. It's not as good as it once was. I mean, you guys know what's going on inside of UCAS, right? Big upset. Everything's going to shit.
Seems
Yes.
right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Right.
So you go out there, you're on your own. And here, I could help you. And here being Seattle-ish territory. So, there's a stretch of 6 warehouses, and going from the left, the second warehouse in, that's where all the hard drives were. As far as security, maybe some gangers, but mostly we got some devil rats for the most part.
What are devil rats?
I am glad you asked. It's a magical awoken rat that has magical powers. It's not a good time.
All right.
You know, I once heard a story of speaking of ghost stories, of a rat pickler. Yeah, with a piccolo, be able to sing to the rats. And that's how he ran the streets.
It's impressive.
I think we heard the same story last time we hung out together. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, I say it every time. Good old.
But I bet good old Crasher points over to Tiny. Lay him out with that LMG. 100%.
It's like you're in locker, like, yeah, I tried real hard to stay low.
Okay, so devil rats, gangs. Do you
Mhm.
know what kind of gangs roll around there? Or I can also probably just do a knowledge check.
Yeah, you could do a memory test.
So, is he going to give me any information first? I'll do both.
Okay.
I'll cross-reference his.
Right, his knowledge. I mean, for the most part, it's the 162s. But sometimes you may have the Asphalt Devils from time to time, but they like to hang out poly up. But for the most part, you also got the Brain Eaters, which they're all sort of, why is everything that's out in the Barrens like to eat people for gangs? I don't understand it. It's gross.
I got one hit.
Cool. I mean, the 162s you guys have seen out in Redmond before. So at least one of the gangs sort of makes sense for it.
Checks out. What was the other gang he said?
The Brain Eaters.
Cool. And what are they like? Vegetarian?
Yeah.
Real pleasant.
Yeah, they. It's a lot of Deckers that are in there. And they call them Brain Eaters because a lot of times if they get attacked, they will just start short-circuiting as much tech on your person as they can. And that's how they get you. They don't worry about anything else besides, like, if you have cyberware, that's what they're going for.
Cool. Well, let's talk money. Let's talk that union.
That sweet, sweet cred, if you will.
Now, we've got expensive taste here.
I can see that. You two have nice suits.
We got quite the portfolio of successful clean jobs.
I've
No
seen at least
witnesses.
18 of them.
Those bodies. Yeah, I'm sure you have. No, that's probably portfolio 1 of 20. We're busy people.
I hear that. Weren't you
What do you
guys
got
like just in Aslan like last week?
Yep. That's
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and roll con.
with the solid E.
Like looking around like, how long was I out for? No people. We were in. I'm going to go to the doctor. This is.
We're all just a bunch
Who
of
does he
liars.
actually think that we are? Terrified.
I'll pre-edge this.
Okay.
See, bonus edge when making charisma. Edge boost when using con. Edge boost when using that's modified by an added power, which and a 3 point of edge. This is going to cost me 1 edge.
Seems about right. Like we said,
Are you ever-
he likes his edge.
Are you ever going to be able to recover edgewise from this move?
By sneezing.
I already have. By the time I count these dice in my hand, I will have recovered.
I hate it.
It's so good. I just like how you made a whole character around just like, I want to get all the edge all the time.
Oh,
Luckiest man alive.
It really is.
Sometimes.
Alright, sometimes.
It's a glitch happen.
True. I think glitches happen and then people's head explodes.
3 exploding 6s. 1 more exploding 6. Alright. Choose probably. I don't know, you really. Eight hits.
8 hits. Yeah, he absolutely believes you were in.
He read
As
my
on
lips,
last week.
and they did not lie.
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. He's like, damn, that's the most sure yep I've heard.
I wish I could yep like that. That's so cool.
That was good, yep.
Oh my god, what a yep.
I actually taught him how to yep that way.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, Nguyen.
Nice pool.
Nguyen. Yes, Nguyen. For this, we're looking at, well, it's gonna be chump change for you guys, but so should this run should be a milk run for you. It's gonna be 10K a piece.
Okay, so that's small. 50. Do you have any other team members that aren't here that are on the books? Just the 5.
Just the 5 of you.
Okay. Just checking. So 50K all day.
Mm-hmm.
This send us out into ganger territory to find a rogue AI that's not labeled in the warehouse.
What was the area this was in, by the way?
Redmond Barrens, right on the court, like right before it turns into Sahil territory.
Okay. I'm gonna search the interwebs
Okay.
for the goriest, most violent gang
Mm-hmm.
fight in that area,
Mm-hmm.
because I think I know where Reno's going with this.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a matrix search real quick. I mean, like I said, with the people of your guys' stature, I mean, how many people can say they run against SK and live? Am I right?
2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah, you get a pretty good a brawl with the 162s and the Brain Eaters going in, and you guys see like literally some ghouls tear through some of these Brain Eaters.
I'm just gonna send it to Reno in case he wants to drive home his point here.
Was this a video you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of ghouls just destroying these brain eaters?
Well, 162s and 162s versus the Brain Eaters in Garing territory, but yeah.
And I'm like, boss, this is where we're headed.
I'll show him on my MetaLink. So this was just in the news. You see that? That's a war zone. The ghouls do not discriminate against flesh. And I don't know about you, but I don't know any ghouls that can get us in, especially no 162s. So we're risking our lives here. Not to mention, this AI, if it's as lucrative as you think it is, probably going to earn a lot more tens of thousands than we are going to earn out of it. Why wouldn't we just take the AI for ourselves? Hey, maybe we'll cut a deal with the AI. Who knows what kind of deals you're going to cut?
I hear what you're saying.
Good point.
I hear what you're saying. Go ahead and roll influence.
You hear what you're saying? Puts a gun on the table.
Just slides it very slowly.
Spins the gun around.
Next time, just tell me you a bitch.
Guns weren't allowed here. Security.
My bar, motherfucker.
Tiny. A rather tall, thin, elvish lady sort of plops down at the table next to you and just is staring, holding her little drone, staring right at you.
How old do they look?
Probably like
In a bar.
30-ish.
Well, it's an elf, so that
Yeah.
could be anywhere from 30 to like 300. So, the conversation is still happening in front of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be like,
The group is having a conversation, and it looks like she's just holding her drone, just patiently waiting, bright-eyed and very big smile on her face.
I'm just because I mean I don't really add to this anyway, so I'm just gonna be like, just kind of turn and walk. Just gonna be like, can I help you?
Are you tiny?
Yeah.
Can you sign this?
I don't have a.
She
I don't
produces a marker.
Okay, I'll just wait. Okay, I'll just like sign like on the body. And be like, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. As you're sort of turning, you see her quickly like pull out her comm link and like snap a picture as you're like half turning with her in the picture in front of you. So it's just like an awkward like picture you guys took together, and she just starts running off to like the other group of individuals watching this drone fight.
I'll walk back like nothing happened.
What'd you get on your influence?
I got a bonus edge
Yep.
for making a charisma-based test. I'm going to
No
use
way.
2 edge to turn a 4 into a 5 for
Okay.
a total of 8 hits.
8 hits. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
He
60K.
tastes what I'm saying.
60. No, 60K all day.
Okay. What is that? 12,000 each.
Yup.
60K. 60K. Extra $2,000 each. That might buy us some pretty trauma patches if we need it. Think we'll need trauma patches?
I don't fragging know. Do I look like a runner?
Tell you what.
Ask Bulldog here, and points over to the True.
Bulldog Boots the True.
Right?
What a name.
I don't even know the value of money at this point. So, the extra 2, that's just great. That's just more. So, great job. I knew you could do it.
You raise a good point. We got Boots the Bulldog on our team. We can do anything.
Yeah.
12,000, 60 grand each, or 60 grand each. 60 grand.
60 grand
Yeah.
each, I'm down.
I think we can make
Man.
ends meet with that.
I would hope so. Otherwise, you guys need to look for a new place to live.
Let's talk about the heat.
Mm,
Of course, we're gonna avoid trouble, but what
of
if
course.
trouble finds us?
What kind of trouble? You talking about like ganger trouble?
Inner trouble? What if
Lone Star?
authorities show up? I mean, I hope we don't make any noise, but
I mean, it's an empty
Sure,
warehouse. I don't think if if a tree falls over in the woods, does it make any sound?
Yeah.
I like the sound you're making. All right, sounds like a pretty solid deal. Got the info. I'm gonna open up the table for further questions for the rest of the group.
I like
Sounds
where your
this
head is
gonna
at, Shamrock. I like where your head is.
Yep. You too, Mr. J.
Under, in that sub vocal, I'm actively just going to ask the table, who does this guy think?
Can we? I'm gonna actually.
The
with all
truth,
the names,
you actually see their lips moving, but you hear absolutely nothing, as you're the only one who's not on the group call yet.
Oh, man.
We haven't
We'll have to
earned
get you a
that
sub vocal
yet.
mic.
Oh, guys, that I can't hear you because remember the last time we split up, you said I should be deleted from the call. We weren't sure we were going to be in the same group again. So can you go ahead and add me back?
Pranked ya.
You guys are just jokesters. You did that on purpose, didn't you? I remember. Yeah, you guys are just like that.
Just make sure you don't let them see the chat history.
I'm looking at saved group chats with a million other runner groups I've been with, being like, I never delete this. What is going on?
This is not my protocol at all.
This Johnson keeps forgetting all of our names, so I'm gonna pull out my MetaLink with the printer and everything, and I'm gonna type out a nice little invoice.
Okay.
Sorry, we got each of our runner names with the new yin in an itemized list of
course.
our roles,
Sure.
and just a line, 2 lines, and I'm gonna bust out my pen, sign one, hand him the other one. This is just so we don't, don't dropped without getting paid.
So I want to get this straight. You want to make a physical copy of a legal break-in happening.
There's nothing on here that states the break-in. This is just an agreement of payment.
For what?
Our service.
Goods and or services.
Services delivered.
I want you to be covered, but I also want me and my team to be covered. So not only are we agreeing to these services, which, as you can see here, sections D, F, and G, there's nothing illegal here.
He looks over it.
Have my lawyer look at it if you have time to wait a day.
Do they know bird law?
Exclusively.
Do they ever?
I'll see you in Shadow Court. This is fine.
Speaking of time, though,
Oh,
when
what?
do we need to get this done?
Oh,
A big piece of information.
yeah, that's good. That's a good one. As soon as possible.
You talking like the end of the week?
I'm talking like tomorrow or today if you can get it. But if you guys got things to do, I can't get it to the end of the week. I guess that's fine.
Sure.
I have a few questions. What? Who are we kidnapping?
Some old synthwave DJ.
Yeah. Transistor.
Do they have a name?
Transistor. Yeah.
Transformer.
No,
This guy
Transistor.
doesn't know anybody's
Transformer.
name.
Transformer's an old trid. You're getting that confused with Transistor.
And where are they?
Twisted Transit?
In a warehouse with a bunch of hard drives.
They're in one of how many hard drives?
Oh, I don't know. We lost count.
Okay. You got like a serial number for the hard drive?
Oh, you know what?
Anything you could help me narrow down?
You know what? This is why we keep you around. Why you're the best of the best of the business.
Damn right. Nice job, Payday.
Yeah.
Payday. My referral from they had a good referral. Yes. XQCTTV.
Didn't you just get banned?
I refuse to be
I
a
don't think
juice.
so.
Did you write that down?
So we're looking for a juicer.
I'm not gonna write.
I thought it was a bop. I thought those were
Big about.
are juicers the people that put out bops.
Listen, we're looking for a juicer.
Oh, okay,
That was my best XQC impression.
I liked it. It was solid.
Spot on.
Any more questions?
Speaking of juicers, how you feeling over there, John? I got this miracle cure drug in the form of this bluish green syringe. It'll make you feel good for at least 24 hours.
Do you know what it is?
I know what it's like. It's mostly long haul, which is perfectly legal.
I have a few more questions.
It's got B vitamins.
Okay.
You need those
Oh,
B
wait.
vitamins.
He looks over to you, Jakey. I found your juicer right here.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. It's like a wheat crash shot, but in a syringe. It's really cool. Are these
All the good energy drinks.
is this warehouse just abandoned? There's no power running to it. There's no network. There's no hosts.
That's what we were told.
Okay. And when I find this person, this AI, are
Of
they going
course.
to be happy that I found them?
I'd hope so. I mean, I wouldn't want to be stuck in an abandoned warehouse in a hard drive for the last 20 years.
Okay. Are they going to have questions about why I'm finding them particularly? Are they going to attack me?
They may have questions. Especially if there's no matrix, they may have just been stuck in a hard drive with no outside knowledge for the last 20-ish years.
Alright.
Sounds fun.
Was that a yes no to the long haul comic?
No, I'm good. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. No.
How about you, Boxcar? I've been meaning to ask. I don't know. So. Cool.
We'll talk about it, Shamrock.
What was their name one more time? The AI?
Transistor.
Okay, so we did get it twice in a row. I can give it a good Google search.
Same name twice in a row. Checks out. All right.
All right. Any other questions?
Actually, yeah, I have one.
Okay.
Who referred you our way?
Well, you know how Fixers and Johnsons are. We don't disclose those.
We've got a very small group of fixers.
Then you should
And-
know.
No, it's more of just a way of like making sure they get their cut. You know what I mean?
Oh, I give them their cut. You don't give them cuts, so I give them.
No.
their cuts.
We kick them a little extra on our side.
Mm.
When you've been doing it as long as we have, that's kind of I want to make sure that payment's going to the right people.
Well, each fixer is for a different person. Like none of you guys share the same fixer, right?
Depends
Charlie?
on the
You guys know Charlie?
You guys have fixers.
Yeah, Charlie and I are best friends since like way back.
No.
We're racist.
We'll drop it.
What racist?
Yeah. He was at my bar mitzvah.
Still adding up.
This is all come up
fixer.
basis.
The fixer is based off of thinking on his the guy that plays the Fonz.
Henry Winkler?
Henry Winkler. My fixer is you ever see Arrested Development? He is their lawyer.
Yes.
I love that.
Or
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's Charlie. Charlie, that's the one.
All right, cool. Just
All right, I say we get to the money.
Good luck. And he sort of stands up. At roughly about this time, a group of probably like 10 or 15 individuals begin to head towards the table.
sense them all
Okay.
oh god.
one by one.
I want to see what tech they have.
Okay.
Brand.
I want to impress them with being a satyr.
Okay.
I don't know.
I want to exist.
Right.
What'd you get, Jinky?
4.
4? All of them have comlinks that are visible. And they all have these little small robot drones that are all in their hand.
Fuck.
We've been made, gang.
And you all say, Janky! Just like echo off in the background. You don't see where that you don't see a person who made that voice audibly, but you did hear your name sort of echo off of the background over the crowd. But as this time,
That terrifies me. Okay.
Tiny, you see a bunch of people walk over to you with drones out and a single silver marker. Tiny, we heard you were here and your name's on the board and
I'm gonna.
can we have your autograph?
I'm gonna put my hand on Tiny's shoulder and just like make eye contact. Just like, I got you. And then I'm gonna kind of slide between them and go, "Hey, how's it going?" My guy Tiny is not really in a mood to talk, so I mean, we're kind of in a spot right now. So
He just talked
yeah.
to her.
Yeah, that's because they didn't go through the proper means of doing all this. So what we're gonna do right here, right now, my guy's a hot commodity. You want that autograph? Where you gotta talk something that's spent.
100 credits per signature.
Sold. One of the girls walks over with the Kretzig and hands over a Kretzig with 100 on it.
There we
And
go.
gives a
All
robot
right.
and slides it over to you, Tiny.
Tiny will just be like,
It's around.
Is that a lot?
It's not a lot.
I'll just kind of sign it and just put. I'll just put like Tiny, just like you go, like slowly, just kind of like back away. It's like, are we done? Is that it?
There's roughly about 9 other individuals who are just like very sad, but it's like, okay. And sort of walk away.
We're leaving like
now-
900 credits on the table.
Before y'all get out of here, rumor has it my guy wants to defend his title a little bit. So if you want to kick up a little bit of extra cash on top of that, I can get you into a sick little 1v1 kind of situation.
Tiny comes here like every other week for free.
Yeah. He's competing. He's on his own time. See,
Yeah.
this is a special kind of thing. That way, if you beat him in a 1v1 outside of competition, that means a little bit more, doesn't it?
So we're competing outside of a competition to compete.
I think you're putting too much thought into it.
I don't think you're putting enough thought into it.
I think that you're being very rude.
Everybody stop thinking.
I I need you to turn your brain off and be more.
Big Tooth is like, yeah, stop thinking. Wait. Oh.
That guy gets it.
Big Tooth, give me a drink.
All right. He just picks
So
up
anyway.
a random beer off the table and gives it to you.
Tiny's
Taste this
very
for me, make
awkwardly
sure it's not
standing
poison.
there. Does not know if he's allowed to leave yet or not.
All right, well, I'll turn it back to the Johnsons.
He's gone.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Tiny.
Where'd the Johnson go? I guess, did he sign the receipt? The invoice?
It is left unsigned.
Also, Reno, I have a question. If, let's say he doesn't pay us and we enact this receipt, but when we have to explain to court what we did,
Mostly just for show, I mean, at least if we have the invoice signed, we can take it back to the court of Johnsons and say, like, this Johnson's an asshole. And
there's a court of Johnson?
I assume there's some sort of, like,
Well, I mean, like,
Johnson.
no, I follow. Been hearing through other people that Johnsons all tend to talk. So, if they all talk, we can talk. Be like, yo, this guy sucks. Don't work for this guy.
John
I'm gonna
Con
use-
John Con 2081 was just a few months ago.
I'm going to use my Trode to text Janky and just be like, is this real?
I'll matrix search it. I don't know off the top of my head.
John Con? Yeah, sure.
Everyone
John
cosplays
Con
as their
2081.
favorite Johnson.
Yeah. They all just look very similar with ties.
Like, if
One
you
dude shows up in a
occasional-
hot dog costume and he goes, I really misunderstood this.
3 hits.
3 hits. You do not find a John Con, but you do find an extensive forum on the RunnerNet of Johnsons who have had conversations with other Johnsons on don't run with these runners, or this group will get a lot of shit done for you, and it then also sort of begins to break down into categories of what these runners will and will not do.
Seems unofficial, but also important. I'll just send screenshots. And I'll be over there, just in AR, just in the corner of the bar, keeping my eyes peeled for who the fuck said my name. But also just and doing my own thing.
Oh, not to mention,
I'll research it all night.
these invoices are great for tax season. You don't want to get caught in the bad end of an audit because they don't tell you about it and then they charge you interest, and then when they do tell you about it, it's like, oh, that was 5 years ago and you've accrued 10,000 in interest. So just got to cover your business as a business owner.
Yeah, need to be able to expense things, write things off, different weapons and armor.
Right. This guy. Well, we hang out every Wednesday at the.
I taught him everything he knows.
The more that y'all talk about life as people with sins, the more confusing it is.
Yeah, also, I don't really understand the bit. I don't know you.
This guy's a jokester. He always does this. He'll keep on going with this until you believe him, and then he starts laughing at you. I get this one.
Nah.
Are we talking me?
Yeah. Dude, we're the best of
No.
friends. Actually, I thought we were the closest out of the entire group.
So
That's what makes the jokes.
That's what you told me that one night in the sauna.
okay. First off, how do you know about the sauna? Vacuum. Nah.
That's just what Tiny calls his cockpit.
The sauna.
Welcome to the sauna.
It does
I
have
can
air
tell
conditioning
you.
in it.
It does. It's just always hot.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I hate to burst your bubble, guy. But when you sat down, I double checked you just to be safe. Maybe I forgot. Maybe we all forgot. I've never seen your astral signature before, ever. So that's
And you're not in my log of RFIDs. That was the first one.
I mean,
I have a log.
I don't want to be that guy. I'm always down to meet new people. But I mean, to meet new people, we kind of have to meet.
All right, I remember. We all agreed to do this bit every time. Every time I do a mission with you guys, what is going on here? Can we just get along with the mission, please? Because, let's just make that money. Don't worry about the other stuff.
Reno, I might have to buy those drugs off of you.
I was very confused, but I appreciate everybody clearing this up. I also don't know you.
Okay, based on what
Probably.
you're telling me right now, I have one question, and I need you to answer me as honestly.
And I turn around and start walking out and go, "Let's go, guys! Adventure is calling."
I'll catch up to you guys in a minute. I'm gonna run to the restroom and save me a spot in the old tiny mobile. I'll be out in about 20 minutes.
Cool. Before we'll let the True leave, but like, show of hands, who thinks the True's a cop? Like,
Yeah, I feel like it is a trap. I feel like the True is truly a trap.
yeah, no,
Hands up, sorry, my bad. I
yeah,
agree.
no, like I'm 90% sure that this dude's a cop, right?
I don't hear any of this. I've already walked out.
I was a cop once. I don't know about that.
I'm going to the restroom.
All right. Okay, if this turns out to be a huge, weird sting setup kind of operation, I blame all of you, and I will be testifying.
I'll get it.
I'm gonna hand Boxcar a stealth tag, and I'm just gonna, hey, can you sneak this on the True? He already knows of one.
Wait, you want to figure out if the True's a cop?
Yeah.
No,
I
I
hack
just
his
want
comm
to.
link.
Now, doesn't even have to hack it. You can just access it because it's on your pan.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, let's check it out.
He has
Oh,
just 4 contacts in his comlink. They are.
I want to have 5. One of each one of these guys already. I already have their contacts, and then I have. Let's see here. I've got Reno's mom's number in my phone too.
Mom died. Like when I was 10.
it's an old number.
That's an old number.
It's an old number.
So there, I guess, with all of that, so there's the 4. There is also someone named Bob X-Ray Payday, and a. I'm assuming your dependent you would not actively put in as a contact of your phone as the real name. You'd probably put it as a
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, exactly. There's also Pizza Hut.
Are you
Yep.
showing this to us, Janky, or are you just like,
Oh yeah, we're going through it.
oh yeah, I'm gonna see this and be like, oh, he's a cop. This is a burner phone for sure.
Seems pretty copish, doesn't it?
What about his cyberware? Like, what has he got in there?
I can tell you straight up, he's clean, no chrome. Got that
None?
one. Yeah, checking him out. He's a flat 6 like me. None.
Oh, so is he? He's what kind of wizard is he?
He's not.
Cop wizard.
No, this
Really?
dude is mundane, no chrome. I am concerned for his safety.
I'm concerned for our safety.
Well,
He's
ours
a
also.
psycho.
I guess. Actively gaslighting the team.
Well, that and how do you not have any chrome and mundane and you're running?
I think that I don't have an answer. All I can think is send it one time.
I mean, I thought it was insane you don't have a sin, but I mean, this is
Hey, no,
might be worse.
I have a sin now. I was able to get one named Mike Didka.
Mike Ditka.
Yep.
That was the first name you could think of.
I don't know. I've heard it a couple of times. I didn't think it was like that big a deal.
I guess I've heard worse. Okay, so am I supposed to let this guy on my truck?
I don't really know where he's going.
I'll follow you guys. I'm driving the sweet whip.
I can ping your RFID. So I can know where you are. Where'd you go?
Oh no, yeah, I'll tell you. I'll put it in your AR. He's over there.
Yeah.
So at this point, the True has literally made it outside of the doors while you guys are having this conversation and walking towards where the parking lot would be on the map.
Is he a cop or is he a robot? I got robot. I got 100 new units as robot.
You know what?
Well, I mean, I feel like
that
wouldn't there be no essence.
Mm,
True.
controlled
Nope.
by a robot.
Boom. 100%. Give me your 100 yen. Right. He's not a
No,
robot.
no, you got to
Should-
prove cop first.
Should have printed the invoice.
I already
Just
know.
because he's not a robot. I said robot versus cop.
He's not a robot.
Maybe he's not a cop.
I don't know.
As I
man.
hand you 100
Maybe.
yen, no, he's definitely a cop.
100% a cop.
Tiny, your comlink goes off.
They're a
I'll
cop.
check my comlink.
You
Well, I
notice.
don't need to check it. It's just I can just look at it.
Yeah. You check your comlink and you notice that there is, on where you like to go and get your drone parts for your underground fighting. There is a drone or two drones that have been put up on auction, signed by Tiny. Each one for 25k Nuyen. And a starting bid.
Wait, 2 drones. I only signed 2 things.
Yep.
The fuck? Yeah, there's no way they're going to sell for that. I mean, that popular. But I am going to forward the link to Boxcar.
Boxcar, you get a
Like,
link.
Well, now we know what your signature's worth.
And it's
It
starting to
hasn't
rise.
sold yet.
Starting to rise in bids.
It's going up.
Oh, it is bidding?
People want what the people want.
One of these small black metallic drones is going for currently 35k. The other one is beginning to go for upwards of 55.
What is this
Screw
base drone?
running?
What is this base drone?
It's just a small little like fighter drone. It's nothing like. It is completely just like a little, almost like a. Instead of feet, it has little 2 treads. It has 2 arms that have little claws at the end.
Adorable.
I can't even buy my own signature.
All I'm saying, dude, we just gotta figure it out, man.
At this point, Reno, you went and excuse yourself and head further into the hole in the wall.
I'm gonna find a bathroom stall,
Mhm.
pull out my disguise kit.
Okay.
I'm gonna dress up as Tiny and do a little physical change.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll walk out.
Do you have a disguise skill?
Yeah, it's con.
Go ahead and roll con. Boxcar and Tiny, are you guys heading outside to the truck at this point? Waiting for Reno?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I would just follow Boxcar at this point.
Oh, also, Tiny, by the way, my guy Big Tooth needs a ride to a job interview tomorrow. I told him we could get him.
I mean, as long as it doesn't interfere with the job, I don't see why not.
Yeah, nah, he should be. We just have to drop him off at Spin Red.
Yeah,
Drop him
disguise.
off a
believe it
block
is-
from Spin Red.
I think the disguise kit gives me a bonus.
Yep, it does.
It's a toolkit.
Right.
Con. Disguise kit.
Big Tooth leans over to you. Boxcar as you and Tiny walk out. Guess you might be working with Cool Brian. This guy.
Dude, you got a job with Cool Brian?
No. I mean, it's a possibility. He said he's going to work some stuff out.
Nah, that'd be sick as shit, dude. That'd be so cool. Let me know how that goes. I'll come hang out.
Well, you hang out there all the time anyway, so like...
Yeah, no, but like I'll double hang out now.
Oh. So I got to know, Boxcar.
Yeah, what
So-
up?
Who's cooler, me or Cool Brian?
Fuck, don't put me in that situation. The dude's
You
name
took
is
my car
legitimately-
and sent it somewhere that no
I
one
sent
knows.
it. No, okay, so his name is Cool Brian.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't even think it's up for debate. Like, I saved your life, dude. Like, come on.
So I'm cooler than Cool Brian.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm
Hell yeah.
Cold Tooth. No, Big Tooth.
Yeah, you're just Big Tooth, dude.
Oh, okay. Am I cool, Big Tooth?
You're cool and your name is Big Tooth, but like
I'm not cool, Big Tooth.
I feel like you're inferring a little bit more into this than should be, but
All right.
like there's no reason to be upset about it.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm cooler than Brian is. I mean, cool Brian.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Connie's leaving mid conversation.
I would have waited for you guys to all be gone.
Yep.
Or like on your way out.
As you poke your head out, Reno, you are dressed in disguise. What'd you get on your disguise?
6.
Cool.
So I got bonus edge and a 2 free edge boost. So I used 3 edge to re-roll 3 1s and 2s because I did glitch.
Okay.
But I rolled out of that glitch and all 3 of those dice I rolled. So I got
Nice.
6.
You come out looking and dressed like Tiny.
All right. I'm going to use an edge action called Bring the Drama.
Okay.
Use skill con. While spinning your con, you're basically bringing the drama, and for a quick con, this can bring in 200 new yen from onlookers.
Mhm.
When used as a longer term, it can increase your asking price by 20%.
Yeah, go ahead
So-
and roll. That
So this is
con.
just a contest.
Yep.
And then I guess you just give me money, but I'm basically going out there and like, all right, does everybody want to see Tiny in the corn go against the dreaded Nat Nar? That's like the thing.
I'm officially going to make a drone rigger name the Natnar.
It's kind of a tough thing to say, Nat Nar.
Yar, it's me, Nat.
Exactly.
Natnar?
Natnar?
Yarp.
Well, friends just call me Narnar.
Narnar Binks?
Oh no.
5
Shot
hits.
it, bro.
5 hits.
And I'm handing out autographs
Mhm.
and printing off signed pictures
Okay.
of me and people. you know?
Yeah. You go ahead and make 200 new yen.
But at what cost?
Tiny, you begin to get multiple pings from the same site. As also the bids begin to go down in price, as there's now an influx in supply and demand. Your signature begins to go lower and lower, roughly about 15k. As now there's now 9 different drones that have been signed and put on for auction. Also, autographed pictures.
After about 15 minutes, I'll go back to the bathroom and change into my normal clothes.
Take back to Reno. Okay. Guys, roughly about
Run out to the truck.
about 20 minutes go by. Reno is running out from the hole in the wall and onto the
Oh.
truck.
I'll just post like in a couple of the ones that weren't me, which I don't understand. I'll just kind of be like, I'll tell them to run a reverse image search and just be like, hey, if you compare those 2 signatures, you can clearly tell that's not mine. Just gonna leave that doubt in there a little bit. Just be like, well, it's not mine. Just
Okay. Prices dip another 5k. They go down to 10k flat. 3 of them sell.
hopefully at least the 2 real ones.
One of the real ones have sold so far.
He feels weirdly invested.
I get back to the truck. Hey guys, sorry, I had to take care of some bathroom business, if you know what I mean. So we got time in the midnight oil to case this joint.
I got nothing better to do.
Yeah,
I'm already
let's go.
outside.
I'm down.
You guys all begin to head out. Do you guys need to go anywhere to pick up gear for mission mode?
Get janky.
Is this a would it be awkward if I started unfolding a jet here?
Yes, as it is in underground Seattle.
I meant like outside, like when we got back.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be in Renton, so it'd be a little weird.
Okay. Well, as soon as we get to a not so weird place or a semi-open area, I will do that.
Okay. Anyone else need to go and get prepped? Head somewhere.
Gonna grab my equipment out of the back of the sweet ride.
Okay.
Do you now look like the image I posted earlier?
A lot closer.
Definitely a lot closer. Now, I know a group of you are heading to inside of the big semi truck. The True, are you going to follow behind in your car, or are you wanting to hop into a ride with the semi?
I don't want to put my car in danger, so I'm gonna hop in with these guys.
Go ahead and hop on in. You guys see a big bag similar to you guys' go bags. It's been plopped down. All right, you guys begin to head off. Tiny, are you just cruising through? You're not actively driving. You're just gonna put it on the guide.
I'll be behind the wheel, but yeah, the guide will do it mostly.
Okay.
I'll also have a gnat be continuously watching the trip.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception for me. And then just
sight?
Yep. And then go ahead and just keep a note of whatever you roll.
You know, eventually this is gonna hurt my feelings.
You have no idea that net is there.
Small little bug.
Eventually.
I
don't know what's going on
with this.
I'm not rolling great tonight, only 2.
Okay. As you guys continue on, it takes about 45 minutes for you guys to get there, and you guys eventually hit Redmond territory as the buildings begin to look a bit more worn down. You guys pass actually a familiar looking motel for the most of you. You do see quite a bit of motorcycles that are plopped down and a semi truck that is plopped right there at the entrance.
Did I find a place to unfold the jet?
As you pretty much get to that motel is probably the first place that you'd feel comfortable unfolding it.
Oh yeah, the motel with the ghouls?
Yep, the 162s.
Oh, I'm gonna pull right in like I'm their friend.
You go ahead and pull in right into this motorcycle club for the worst for wear. And you see a couple of them look you over and walk over as they all pull out a couple of chains and a bat, walking towards your rig.
Did we ever get
I'm not
Crag
gonna
as
say
a
anything,
contact?
You and Tiny both got Crag as a contact.
I think I forgot to save my character.
Crag would have been a 2 loyalty, 5 connection gang leader.
I know it didn't save because I still had Ray on there. Like, he's not my
Ooh, he's definitely not your contact anymore.
Yeah. I'll start. I'll just be like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Like, literally act like we know each other. We're cool, and just start unfolding the jet.
They
It's just the theme of the night.
right, acting like you guys know each other. That's fair.
Just like, hey, how's it going, guys?
Tiny genuinely is not a bit for Tiny. Tiny's like, "Yo, me and this gang, we cool." That's what he thinks, at least.
They realize it's you guys as you begin to unfold your jet, and they back off. And you guys see a familiar ghoul-like entity, and I don't know if the True has ever seen a ghoul before, but they have very gray. This individual has very gray skin, very sharp fangs. where fingers were, they eventually are turning more into claws. Very thin, very much of a husk of a person. Walks over. You guys got any more goods for us?
I'll be sure to have my persona on, but I'm going to try to add a little bit extra color to my skin, like I'm getting healthier.
Okay.
Slow transition to my normal look.
Sure.
Next time we meet him, I'll have a little bit cleaner, less greasy hair. Going on the up and up.
You looking for another fix of that
No.
cocktail?
In like 12 hours, I just got my got my fix. But thanks. No, we're here on some other business.
Business for us?
I hope not. We're just scoping out some warehouses.
What warehouses? They might be in our territory that you're snooping on.
Well, they're on this row of 6 here. I'll show them on a good old Mapsoft.
Yeah.
You know anything about these?
Yeah, I know those warehouses.
I heard they're haunted or something.
It's a rumor. But
We're just
no, that's not our tariff. That's someone else's.
the brain eaters.
Those are the fragging ones.
Heard about that fun bunch. Not quite as fun as you guys.
No, we're the true brain eaters. They just pretend.
Yeah, we're just doing some rat extermination, you know. Typical runner stuff.
Wait, is runners just take care of rat problems? Wouldn't they just call like an exterminator for that?
A little bit hot over there.
These are magic rats.
They got magic rats over there.
Yep.
He sort of looks over and he's got his big leather jacket that just says 162 across the back. And he starts looking around. And, I mean, you're a pretty average build and average height. And he stands probably about a foot and a half taller than you. Almost as tall as Tiny. I like your stripes.
Eye stripe?
Not your stripes, his stripes.
You like my stripes.
You got it.
Oh, yeah, I learned from the best. Don't you remember that summer we spent together? You taught me everything about stripes. Come on. The true. You remember me.
A very nervous look from Tiny.
Yeah, from 79, right?
Yeah, your cousin's your cousin's boyfriend's bar mitzvah. Remember?
Ah!
That's where we met.
Damn, Judy and Jane. They're some good people, them. They didn't turn like we did, though. But, well, blessed be to Frank. Anyway, you keep an eye on these people. They're a little shady.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been rolling with these guys for a while, so they're A-okay on my books.
He looks at the rest of you. You know, if you're okay with this guy, you're okay with us.
Yeah.
Pleasure as always, Craig.
You too, boss.
If it needed to be said, I am still in the truck.
I figured as much.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure we're all clear.
All right, cool.
Ghouls that say ghoul instead of cool.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Wait, Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Pika.
We're just like, oh man, that's so cool.
Anyway,
I've ever done.
how much longer you guys gonna be here? We got some things to do, and it's not gonna be pretty for anyone around.
What are we doing here? Are we?
I'm just, my bad. Sorry, Craig. I'm just unfolding this real quick, and I just, if I was going to unfold it anywhere, I felt, safe with you guys.
You felt safe in a den full of ghouls?
Cool friends?
No, I ain't your girlfriend.
No, ghoul.
Oh,
ghoul friends.
So it means cool and girlfriend.
Is this
I
where
like
Ghoul
this.
Brian hangs out?
I don't think so. my
We
friend.
know a guy named Brian.
Yo, Ghoul Brian. I love it. I have a friend named Ghoul Brian.
That's hot.
It's pretty great.
Anyway, yeah, go on and build your shit, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be
These ghouls
fast
aren't
forward.
so bad.
Yeah. What's wrong with ghouls? You hear Crag starting to walk away. Get the gabagool ready.
Oh my god.
So welcome to the last episode of this show, because I think we've peaked.
We peaked 3 seasons ago, Ian. 3 seasons
We
ago.
really did. We've been scraping this for a while now.
Just off the bottom of the barrel. At this point, you hear loud screaming happening in the motel. Like terror, like blood-curdling screaming happening in the hotel.
That's just
So
Ghoul
pretty-
Brian.
I'm gonna kind of switch up the programming in my earbuds,
Uh-huh.
to go from enhance the audio to sound deafening.
That scream? Deafened.
Anything at this frequency I can no longer hear.
You go ahead and get the unicorn unfolded and into the air. You guys get the truck put back together, and it's not any sort of issue.
I think before anything, we should check out the scream, right?
No.
Why?
I'm still quiet. Like I'm 100% deaf until I get back in the truck.
I don't know if you've ever seen any horror trids, but that's the first way to get murdered. It's
Yep.
chase the scream.
We're not doing that, True.
What
Not
if there's
to-
somebody in trouble?
You walk
Oh, they're
every
in
block
trouble.
around here, there's going to be somebody.
They're having a bad time, but it's not our bad time. So
I'm honor bound to protect others.
Literally,
You should
as
know
you guys
this
are
about
talking,
me.
I'm gonna beg
Why
Tiny's
are
gonna
we-
cut you guys off and just be like, "Oh, you guys!"
Well,
hey, Tiny, this guy wants to go check out the screams.
how about I help you?
literally
and,
ignore you. The deafened is strong, and I'm in the truck.
I hate this.
Who's more important? Who's a more important other than yourself? You know, if you're honor bound, protect others. That includes yourself, and by checking this out, you are
And
putting
us.
yourself and us.
I only find value in myself by adding value to others.
Add value to us by helping us check out the square and leaving that scream. Obviously, the scream is already done. There's
It is
nothing we can
over.
do.
It is officially over. It's no longer.
Are they still screaming?
No, it is. It was a loud, high pitched, like blood curdling scream, and then it was silence.
How about we check out this warehouse, then we'll swing by the hotel. If that'll help you sleep.
Well, I guess I have no choice. You always were a tough bargain. All right.
You guys go ahead and hop back into the truck, and you guys head onwards to the warehouses. When you get to the warehouses, it's another roughly about 30-minute drive. It is like open streets. There's no one out this far. The only thing you guys begin to see, probably about 3 or 4 blocks down from where you guys are, you guys see a chain link fence and a large warning sign, as there are 2 Lone Star officers at the far end of this, about 4 blocks down. As you guys know, that is the separation between Seattle and UCAS. You guys are 4 blocks away from the border of Seattle and UCAS.
I'm sending the unicorn up ahead
Mhm.
to, the same threat detection that I had before.
Sure.
But I'm going to splatter all of the cameras up on every screen inside the compound, the rolling compound.
Okay.
That way everybody can check it out at the same time.
How would you guys like to proceed into the warehouses?
Does everybody have their passport?
Have their what? The passport?
Yes.
Their warehouses, are they in
They're on
Seattle?
they're on the Seattle side. They're not across the border.
I had misunderstood. Never
No,
mind.
that's probably my bad explanation.
False alarm. We don't need passports, gang. We're all good.
Boxcar just thoroughly believes you need a box or a passport for every different city that you go to.
100%.
Our passports just
deal everybody
sins.
made.
Yeah, pretty much.
After how big of a deal everybody made about having a sin, I'm like, all right, everybody got it.
It's like they don't.
Obviously, we can't do anything without it.
we don't check these.
I'll pull over the marker board that's in the back of the Chinese trailer.
Sure.
I'll flip over the whatever is in the center, the Valkyrie module. It inverts into a table.
I like
I'm
it.
sure it does.
Of course. Sure.
It shouldn't do that.
It just
Couple of
flips you, hear
chairs
things
pop up.
hit. Right.
All right, let's sit down. We got the marker board. I'm going to draw a bunch of squares, kind of like Josh's Roll20 map, and put an X on the. I'll circle the warehouse on the far left. I was like, believe this is where the Johnson said those hard drives might be, more on the left side of this row. I'll draw a few streets for the surrounding blocks.
Mhm.
Any ideas? I think we could drive up and just check out the place. But if there's any gangers that might be a little hot, we could park a block away and walk up. Check it out on foot. Tiny, what's the drone situation?
I'm just going to send it right over our target.
You go ahead and roll a perception for it.
Clear sight plus my sensor.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm jumped in.
Ooh. First time Tiny jumps in.
With edge. Okay, so jumped in, I believe, is just my stuff now.
Yes, it is your perception skill.
Perception.
This is a big moment, guys. Tiny has jumped in.
3 hits.
3 hits.
When you jump in, do you go limp? Is it like
yeah, it's going in VR, yeah.
Yeah, I just sat in my chair. You just see my head just go back. Nothing too dramatic.
Yeah. You go ahead and head into it. You do see all 6 warehouses, similar to how it was described. And you see what looks like a bundle of something move from one corner to another, like one warehouse to another.
I mean, it's all on the screens. Everybody
Yeah.
can see it.
You guys see just what looks like a small black circle move from one warehouse to the other. It is roughly about like 11 o'clock at night at this point.
Like a small black circle, as in like it looks like a sensor that somebody's like actively blocking on cams, or
It's
an actual object?
It's more of like an oval compared to like a perfect circle. But it's not perfect in any sense. It looks like it's just an oval that is moving from one side to another. It breaks at certain points, but it moves from warehouse 2 to warehouse 3.
Would this give me any sort of drone kind of spidey senses?
No sort of memory for it.
I don't think it's a drone, guys. I don't know what that is. And I'll highlight it on the screen, like that thing.
There's a thing that like.
Yeah, you play the footage back, and it is just like and you guys are pretty high up because you're looking through the sensors of the drone that he has flying over. But it's a decent circle-sized oval that moves from warehouse 2 to warehouse 3, and then it disappears underneath the door.
All right, I'm going ghost. It's time to go into the Matrix. Time to go into VR. It's time to get in there and see what sort of devices are online.
It's a ghost. I think that's your area, Boxcar.
I can tell you right now, I don't fuck with spirits. Nah, that's Zayn. Zayn was our spirit guy. I was I make
That's
sure
who I was thinking of. Yeah, you're not Zayn. now I remember.
Are you going into cold or hot sim?
I'll hot sim. I don't care. I'm not scared of anything at the moment.
I like it.
Before you drop in, you want some of that. You want some help.
Yeah, I need to
Some
feel
long
better.
haul.
Are you trying to juice
Long
up?
haul kamikaze.
You
I'll give it
As
to you
you're,
while you're
like,
out.
getting as you're like sitting down, getting comfy. I'm like cracking my knuckles and stretching out just a little bit, getting ready. And I'll drop increase attribute on you.
Okay.
I'll just get my belt out. So here, just put your arm through this belt.
God.
Whoa!
Oh wait,
I don't,
oh you
I
didn't.
don't do drugs.
Not really. Application. All right.
I do magic, apparently somehow.
I got you. So I'll get you the full 4
Ooh,
boost that I can. You wanted that logic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get you the full 4 to logic there. So I got 8 hits on it, but it caps out at 4, right?
correct. Yeah, you can only get a max of 4.
Like, I'll give you the full 8, baby. Here we go.
Let's go.
Knock myself out, helping somebody else out.
I love it. And then don't forget to roll for that drain.
Yep. I'm looking that up right now because that's body and willpower, right?
Correct.
It's been a second.
Willpower
I'm
plus
sorry.
charisma,
Ooh,
or whatever your tradition is.
yeah.
Oh,
Which
yes, that's way better.
Are you a shaman?
Yeah, so it's charisma for me.
Shama la 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 my oh my.
It is body plus willpower for adepts.
That's what it is. So, yeah, I am good. The +4 brings me up to 7, and I got exactly 7. So, like, we are vibing.
Love it. Love to hear
Yeah.
that for you.
I'm just like, there you go, bud. You're all set.
Oh. Yeah, I just figured it out. That's definitely not saying thanks. I
Yeah.
needed that.
I got you.
Love it.
We've been saying it, but it's fine.
And then what you roll? Are you rolling matrix perception there?
Yeah, let's take a gander.
Okay.
At what's over by these warehouses. 3 hits.
3 hits. All right. 5 out of 6 of these warehouses, you see no sort of electronics, nothing whatsoever. Warehouse number 2, where you guys were told that there was a bee, it's a void, but not because there's a lack of anything, but because the entire thing is a Faraday cage.
Okay.
Love that.
So, you know how I said I can hack anything if I can get to it? I can't get to it, team.
Okay, so I guess you can
Walked
just
off.
go home, and we'll take it from here.
Yeah, I'll call a cab. That's a good idea.
We'll split your 12K against the rest of the folks.
There's still plenty of things he can do.
You win some, you lose.
You win some, you lose
Yeah,
some.
we all can't be street cops. I mean, samurai.
I pretend that I didn't hear that.
Street caps, you'd love to hear it.
If we run into any, opposition, you can jam their guns up and whatnot.
So what's that mean? You can't get in?
It's not. I can't even see into it. There is no matrix in this space. There's a void, meaning that it's likely just one giant Faraday cage. There could be things in there. There could not be things there. I have no idea.
Get eyes in there, then I guess. You fly your drones to like a window. Are there any windows on this warehouse?
There are no windows on this warehouse. It is all just metal all the way around.
As soon as I fly a gnat within a crack or some sort of under the doorway, I'm going to lose connections with that Faraday.
All right, what kind of ghosts are we working with here, Boxcar? I know you don't do spirits, but
I mean, I can.
big natural.
Okay. So, Tiny, can you catch my body? I'm gonna
I am
project.
Also limp?
Oh, never mind.
You say that and just drop. And Tiny just doesn't move.
Trying to catch me, and I'm just like, "Ugh."
Don't be a hero.
Reno and the True, you now realize that over 3 out of 5 people in this car now pass out unconscious.
It's just the two of us. So, are you a cop? Between just the two of us.
Well, guys, I just say positive intent, and maybe the ghosts are good. Maybe they'll help us.
They can't hear it.
At least I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I can definitely hear you guys.
Or can you hear on the astral? Like what's going on in the physical?
Not unless you are manifested.
That's what it is. Cool. So from the astral, I'm gonna perceive.
Okay.
Just remember, this is not my strong suit.
Of course.
This is not what I was brought on this team to do.
You don't gotta fight anything. Just you got.
Speaking of being brought on the team to do something, what do you do, True?
You guys remember? I came in here, guns a-blazing. You guys said I was a much better cheerleader. I'm here to pump you guys up. I'm the glue to the team. You told me this.
Here's the deal. I still don't understand this bit, and nor will I be entertaining it. I don't know who you are or what you do. Can you just elaborate it, please?
Well, we're not going to find this AI just sitting around the car. Let's go, guys.
Wow, just dodging every
I'm
question.
just leave
getting
Boxcar.
closer and closer to not wanting you in this trailer anymore.
While you're doing this, are you wanting to suit up into your actual gear, or are you still in your dress suit?
Oh, I changed from the Beamer.
Okay. You went ahead and got to your full gear, your helmet. You guys see on his hip, he has a large one-handed axe and a riot shield that's sort of placed down to his left.
And a shotgun hanging from my back.
Wow.
You're the paladin. Got it.
Exactly.
So
This guy already knows me. He already knows me.
Now Tiny begins to think, wait, do I know him? He's like, hold on, I've seen this before.
Tiny gets flashbacks to all the
PTSD
video games he
sets
plays.
in.
Right, exactly. 3 hits?
yeah,
on
3
actual
on my
perception?
astral. Yep.
You look around. You see 4 different entities. 2 that are inside of the... Because all you can see are auras while you're in the astral. You don't see physical shapes or anything. You just see a ball of light.
Okay.
You see there's 1... or 2 inside of Warehouse 2. 1 in 1 and 1 in 3. They are all different. None of them match.
So 2 and 2, 1 and 1, 1 and 3.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'll pop back into my body. Just all right, gang. Quick peek around. My ghost eyes tell me that there's 4 people out there, 4 separate signatures, nobody matching, so that's a plus. We've got 2 in 2, 1 in 1, and 1 in 3. As far as like the 4 signatures, splitting them up across the buildings.
I'm gonna draw little balls of light.
So
on the marker
A
board.
total of how many?
4.
Oh, there's only
they're
4
split
dudes
up.
in there?
But they're split up across the buildings. But I can tell you with like 98% certainty that there's only 4.
What about those devil rats?
Didn't see anything about them. They could be devil rats in there. I didn't see if they were people or not. I mean, I can go back and check. I'm gonna do that. Somebody catch me, and I'll head back to the astral. And then I'll go through, and it's gonna be a little time consuming, but I'll ascend as I can.
Yeah.
It'll take like 3 seconds per ascent.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as like game, like not in game, but like
Go ahead and
table
roll
time.
4 different ascenses,
You can't roll.
and it'll be
3
left
seconds.
to right. Also, can you all open up roll 20 for me?
Yeah.
Actually, just
Yeah, just
Actually,
you.
just Ian. Congratulations. You're not built to fight on the astral, but they some spirits. So the first one is 3 hits.
Okay.
Oh dear lord. So the second one is 0 hits, but
Is it a
it's
glitch?
not. It is not.
I mean, okay.
itching for a glitch. Itching for a glitch.
So number 3 is going to be 5 hits.
Holy.
We're going kind of wild with that.
You're cracked.
And then number 4 is 1 hit.
Okay. Number 1. Has a essence equal to yours, magic less than yours. Not human. Number 2, you got how many hits? 0.
Number 2 was
Oh.
0.
Number 2, unknown, unable to read the spirit or the aura. Number 3, magic 4, essence 6, non-human, no cyberware.
You said magic 4, essence 6.
Yep. And number 5, all of them, all the way, are ups angry,
Okay.
and they're all awoken.
Cool. And then what did I pull for number 4 there?
Number 4 was 1, they're just angry, and they're awoken.
Okay, cool. Then I'll pop on back and go, all right, update. So the dude in 1, I know, has essence equal to me, but isn't as strong magic-wise. So that's a thing. I couldn't get a reading on person number 2. Person number 3 has magic less than me, but the same essence, and I know for a fact that they're not human. And number 4, I couldn't get too good of a read on. I just know that they're all pissed, and every single one of them is awoken in some way. So it could be rats. Hey, wow, Bakhtar, you're so good. Thanks for finding out this new information. No problem, team. I'm glad to have been helpful.
I've already walked out, waiting for everybody else.
You just told me that there were people in there and that they weren't asleep. It doesn't help me.
I mean, how does it not help? We know that
Because
they're
they're awoken, so they're not sleeping.
I can't. We've
Okay.
had Janky. I appreciate you. You're very good at what you do.
Thanks.
We have had too many shenanigans so far today, and I am exhausted.
That's fair. All right. The rest of you, the True has stepped out of the semi, posting up outside. Reno, what are you doing while this is all happening?
Now that Boxcar's back, I guess I'll skitter behind the True.
Okay. And are you wielding your riot shield and axe currently? Is it true? Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. You guys have warehouse 1 through 6. Where would you guys like to go first?
I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna drop out of the unicorn and have it just put on patrol around this general location.
Okay. Boxcar, are you going with them?
Yeah, I'll be going with them.
I'm also gonna activate the little flyer.
Okay.
Backpack unfolds and transforms into a miniature version of the unicorn. Hovers with me.
Perfect.
Confirm my foci are all active.
Okay.
Make sure my gun is loaded.
Yep.
Battery charged on my phone.
As we're headed out, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna drop the increased attribute off of Janky, and I'm gonna recast it on myself.
Okay. What are you putting on your?
I'm gonna put it on my body.
I couldn't tell if you were saying that you were going to cast the spell onto your body or increase your body, but I picked up what you're putting down now.
I'm increasing my body.
Heard.
I also, sorry, that makes. I'm gonna get fully dressed with grab rifle before I get out the truck.
Heard.
I guess I'll also increase my intuition.
Okay.
5 hits on that, so increase that by 4.
Actually, yeah, it would. Nah, it's still gonna increase body.
Okay. Janky, are you staying on the truck?
How far are we from the?
From the warehouse too. So there is a little chain link fence that you guys. Do you guys want to pull through the chain link, or did you guys want to stay on the outside of the chain link? It's not locked or like connected or anything at all. It's just like opened up a little bit. It's one of those sliders that slide back and forth. No guard output or anything. I didn't know if you guys want to pull through, or if you guys want to just stay on the outside.
Figured we'd walk through, leave the car where it was parked.
Okay.
Yep.
Low profile. We're going with the low profile route. Our
Cool.
board.
You taking the board with you as you're
Yeah.
moving and marking?
It's on wheels.
Yeah, sir.
2
If you
points of
guys-
stun, by the way.
2 points, okay. If you guys are trying to be stealthy, please go ahead and roll stealth for me, please.
I cannot. I cannot default.
Are you agility that low?
I am agility 1.
I think you can use edge to not default.
It's true.
I don't
You
know
just
when
roll
I'm
your
gonna need
agility.
that edge.
There should be a stealth skill for you underneath your skill section. I believe it's the far right column. And there
Yep.
should be a pool there for you.
Okay.
I don't think yours is very large or in charge, but you got some at least.
And I had missed it. I'm sorry. Is Janky, are you hanging out in the truck? Or are you coming with?
I probably hang out in the truck. I'm trying to ascertain if I can set up my gun or not.
Sorry, since you guys are parked outside, you are outside of the fence, about 15 meters away from the row of warehouses.
Oh yeah, well within range then.
Yeah, for
I got
sure.
3 hits on stealth.
Ooh, you're sane. Is anyone else trying to stealth?
Yeah.
I rolled a three successes.
Okay.
I also rolled 3 after spending 2 edge.
Okay. So we have 3s and then unrollable.
So I'm gonna set my gun up on like probably the roof,
on top of the
like
trailer.
the top of this thing, if
Sure.
I can get up there.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get back in and lock all the doors, then go into VR,
Okay.
and I'll watch through the gun.
Yeah, no problem.
Actually, I got a 4 because I forgot I have the programmable camouflage
Mm,
pattern.
yes, you do.
+1.
All right. Which one are you wanting to enter first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
We just go straight towards the 2, the 1.
Number 2, my lord.
Are we going to the one with the Faraday cage?
Yeah, I think that is the call.
Yeah, say just get that one out of the way.
Okay. Is the True leading the charge? Is the real question with the Riot Shield and Axe combo.
I think that makes the most sense.
Okay.
I'll let him take the lead. Hacking.
And I only did this, Donnie, by the way, because of the fact that you had to say something. It's the only reason why I did this. But as you guys get closer, this
I'm seeing something different than roll 20.
you're right. Here you go.
Okay, that makes more sense.
There you go. Just because you said something.
I have control of Janky.
You have control of Janky. What the shit? Why can't Janky control Janky? Now, do you have Reno? No, you don't have Reno. What the shit? Alright, now everyone should be able to control themselves. The True, you're up front right here. Put you guys self in order. There is only the middle section opens up. Yeah, you know what? Because you guys like drawing so much, I got you.
How do you move your person?
I should be able to just click and drag
Make sure you have.
on the left token right here.
You just make sure you're selected that in the actual mouse option.
Yeah, so at the top left, there should be a little mouse that says select move.
Yep.
And then you should be able to click and drag your person now to move. If
Not
not,
working.
I can move it for you.
I just
What
start
distance?
drawing a window.
These are 5-foot squares.
Yeah, because I forgot to change them to meters.
Well, then I'll give myself about 5 feet between me and the true.
The true.
I
I'll
get a
give him a
drone
good
icon?
lead.
I can make one for you.
Arigato.
Now it should say meters. Okay. You go ahead, open up the front gate, the True, as you push it across the side. And you guys hear a loud, screeching sound as this metal has not been moved in quite some time. It screeches open, and you do begin to see where is this? We want this and this. And because of your mask, you'll be able to see in here. Otherwise, it is pitch dark in here. If you do not have any low light vision of any kind, or any sort of optics that help you get that, you will not be able to see what is going on inside of here. But you'll be able to see large, almost floor to ceiling, just racks of old hard drives.
I've got my glasses down with the low light vision and thermographic.
Okay.
So anything popping up on thermographic? I guess I'll wait.
Yeah, as you go ahead and begin to head in, it is very, very tight in here. Very single file. But it is warm. It's probably about a 15-degree temperature change than what it is outside. You go ahead and begin to go in. And at this point, I need everyone to go ahead and roll a perception skill. Visual or hearing, your choice.
I'm gonna stick right behind the shield and be his like medium range to his short.
Okay.
So there's a gun barrel to your left or right of your head. Actually, it's not true. It's probably above your head.
Yeah, because you're so tall compared to him. Ooh, Derlin.
Rolled a 1.
That's a little rough.
Yeah.
You can. So one of those things you could use if you really wanted to. You could use 4 edge to reroll all of your misses, which would be 9 dice, if you would like to.
But how do I know how much edge I have?
So you're just starting off. If you look at your character sheet at the top, it's an attribute, edge. I believe you have 5 starting off.
Yeah, 5.
Yep. So you could use 4 of it, and it's not like gone forever. You can, like, as you could see with Reno, you can gain his back. Especially yours is going to come a lot from combat. Is where you're going to get a lot of your edge back compared to. But you could either, if you're fine with the 1 success on his perception, you're more than welcome to keep it. But you're able also, this is like first time where you could actually get a really big use out of it. So I figured I would at least let you know.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll 9 more dice. I don't know, while you're doing that, go around the table. Reno.
I got a glitch.
Oh, good.
I got a bonus edge for using observant detail, and a free edge boost for using a skill that's boosted.
Right.
So I'm going to use that edge boost, free edge, to turn a 4 into a 5. So I got 2 hits and a glitch.
Okay. You're considered
literally every other dice I rolled is
you are considered surprised for this. I
also get an edge for surprise stuff.
Okay. Derlin Tree, you got 4. Let's see here. What did you get, Janky?
For initiative?
Surprise, or just a perception.
Oh, I'm not. Is it for in here?
You can still roll it because you're still viewing it through your gun sensors.
Okay.
While you're rolling that boxcar, what did you get?
1.
Nice. And Tiny.
Also 1.
Nice.
I got 0.
Nice. Holy crap.
I'm good at this.
Out of seemingly nowhere, you guys see the familiar looking ovals
Coming right for us.
pop up as these large mounds of devil rats begin to go towards you. They're not just one. There's just 10, 20 devil rats that are just in a large ball just running towards you guys. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
There's swarm rules in
No, they have night, or they have grunt rules. But
I know, like in Pathfinder, there's actual swarms.
Oh yeah,
they will shred you.
Yeah, swarms
they're
are
immune to like normal weapons.
Yeah, swarms are pretty rough, but no, they're not that bad. And then for your initiative, it's actually gonna be your total. The true. So whatever your reaction plus intuition is, so that
Reaction
total,
plus intuition.
which I believe is 10 for you.
Where do I see reaction?
Or if you look at your initiative pool,
Mm-hmm.
you should say I think 10 plus 1d6. Is that correct? So you go ahead and roll 1d6 and add 10 to that. So it's not actually gonna be 10d6. So it's gonna be 10 plus 1d6. Nice. Oh my god. That's like almost max initiative for you. You're cracked. Let's see here.
Looking at this number, I'm now terrified that somehow my numbers are.
Janky.
I got 20.
Ooh. Tiny. You got a 11 unicorn. Got 20. Holy crap.
I'll also probably need that icon for the Harrier. I don't need one for the Unicorn. Unicorn's above the building.
Right. Boxcar.
All right, just working off of what I've got here.
Uh-huh.
26.
26. What did you boost? You boost your body?
I boosted my body, yeah. But
And you're rolling your reaction plus intuition plus 1d6.
telling me 5d6. Yeah, that's why I said I don't think this is real.
5d6. The only way you'd have 5d6 is if you had.
I think it's from
Improved
like
reflex.
Karma carry or Konami carryover.
Oh, because you haven't actually remade your character after in Genesis, have you?
I haven't.
Yeah, that
So
probably.
let me.
Yeah,
let
it's
me
be
roll
1d6.
Yeah. I was like, this does not seem right, but I'm gonna send it.
No. Reno.
I got 19, but I'm going to use 2 edge to increase my initiative by.
By 3?
I'm going to use it
Oh, 26, so 25?
It's 1 edge to increase it by 3. I'm going to use it 2 edge.
Okay.
So 25.
And Boxcar?
All right, so this time for real, I got 9.
That sounds about right.
That's why I was like, I'm not.
That sounds like Bokchar.
Doesn't it though?
All right. You need a little drone.
Yeah.
So I had that improved intuition for 5 rounds. I'd say I've used it on 2 tests so far. I don't know if you want to count an extra round for walking up to the warehouse.
No, I'll just count for 2.
Okay. It's a
JJ.
weird thing for adepts to track it by the rounds.
Right, that's so
Sustaining
weird. You should be able to move that out, JJ.
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. Then I need to roll the devil rats. All of these rats, by the way, as they're running up to you, you can see have like beady red eyes and have like some sort of green foam around their mouths as they're running up to you.
Ready up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Choose
in
it.
danger.
You're not wrong. Did you say cheese it?
I'm actually gonna cast a spell that's just called Dairy,
Jeez.
and I'm gonna really hope to pull these rats away by creating some sort of delicious cheddar about 50 meters that way.
Just make a Trid Phantasm.
Just
you go.
just
I didn't take that
give him an
spell.
allergy to milk or to dairy.
I'm just gonna give them all an allergy to sunlight,
Could. That is for real, for reals.
except for the fact that it's like 11 at night.
That's
All
fair.
They're
right.
all allergic. They're all allergic
In
to
12
the moon.
hours, you'll feel this.
You'll real feel
Yeah.
this. You know, it's actually really funny. You guys don't know this, but the devil rats actually do have a allergy to sunlight as a mild allergy already. As the
So let me just crank that up.
exactly. Reaction plus intuition. Ooh, girl.
Do I need to increase my initiative?
That's up to you. You want to use more edge? You want to use more edge?
We'll see. We'll see what they roll.
That's fair.
Did we ever get the true in on the group chat. We didn't.
The true what?
Yeah, nobody added me.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
nobody added the true to the group chat.
I sure did. I mean, he's part of our wireless network. Like, we're all connected, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, that's fine. So
You're protected.
you've got subvocal communication with us now. Should you? Have a
Well,
subvocal
he
one?
can't. Yeah, I don't think you have a subvocal. I should have had you buy one after you bought multiple months of rent, but that's fine.
I mean, like, it's like 20 new yen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last
probably
run
just
we
rat
just found
permit.
ourselves in a mall. That's how we got it.
Reno,
They're
you're the top
so
of the order.
cheap.
I'm going to get around here. I'm gonna back off. Yeah, just is it a minor to move?
Yep, minor to move.
I'll move back behind this drone
Yep.
and I'll hold from there.
Okay.
Am I the yellow circle?
You're
With the,
this one right here, next to the
That
donut.
one? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go in swinging
Let's see. Hold on.
whenever
sorry.
it's my turn.
Yeah, I feel you. Janky, you are up.
So I have a decent LOS. Am I confident I can shoot some rats?
Yes, you are confident,
Without-
especially the ones that are running at boxcar.
Okay. Then I will shoot them, and that's something that's new to me in this game. So I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah,
I did-
for you.
I didn't want to
it's-
shoot. I didn't want to shoot first.
Right, can't be the guy that shoots first. I believe it's engineering plus
Gun skill.
firearms for you.
Oh yeah, we talked about this, right?
Yep, because it's going to be the same as the rigging rules when you're jumped in.
Well, engineering and firearms are both skills.
Sorry, I meant it's going to be logic plus engineering.
Okay. Cool. Okay. And then my attack rating is how far away are we?
You guys are 15 meters away. Or you are 15 meters away. They are not.
Okay. I think my attack rating is 12.
Okay. Their defense rating is that is a point of edge for you.
Sweet. I will.
And I will also give you another point of edge because they don't know that that is a actual weapon that is being fired at them, and there's no person physically manning it.
Ooh, let's see.
They are not that smart.
I will use the 2 edge to add 1 to one of my 4s,
Mhm.
giving me 4 hits.
4 hits. I'll roll. Your net hits are 2.
Okay. What does that mean in the context of shooting?
So damage, whatever the damage of the rifle is, plus 2.
XP? Okay. So 8.
AP. Ugh.
Yeah, so damage value plus net hits is your damage that you end up with.
How hard do you hit?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
For any sort of physical like weapon that you're using that way, that's how that works out.
You blast away a huge chunk of those rats. There are very few left remaining in front of Boxcar.
Okay, so that was my
That's your major?
major action. And now do I need to... feel like I need to chamber another round with... I'm not sure, with a minor.
It depends on if you what your clip size is for your
Okay.
weapon.
I'm going to leave it there in the interest of keeping things going. And I'll
Okay,
figure
cool.
it out.
Next up, the unicorn, but it was not given a command as far as I'm aware of prior to combat, correct? It was just doing orbiting?
I mean, I told the unicorn to patrol and look for threats, but it's on patrol mode. The Harrier, depending on if you want me to address it or not, but I usually have it on like a protect. If it's out, it's on this program that to protect me. So if anything attacks me, or poses me a threat. So it's up to you to decide if this drone considers this thing in front of me a threat. It's up to you.
It has not attacked anything yet. So as of right now, it does not consider it a threat. That is going to go for the unicorn and the Harrier. Devil Rat time. This one moves over to Tiny. Tiny, I need you to go ahead and roll a defense test.
That's just straight body, right?
No, that's going to be reaction plus intuition.
Oh, right.
Guys, I promise, chat, I promise this is not our first
It's
time
been a while
playing this game.
since I've been attacked.
That's fair. No, you're not told me.
2 successes.
2 successes. This is... Ooh. That hits 1.
My defense rating is 11, nothing.
You get a point of edge.
Hey, yo.
I need you to resist 1 point of damage. No, 2 points of damage.
Okay. What is, how much armor do I have to have for it to actually mitigate damage?
Is it every 7 is 1 from or physical to stun?
Every 8.
Every 8. So every 8 damage value.
I get to do 1 at least.
Yep.
That is legitimately cocked in a dice tray. It's impressive. Okay. Just 2.
So you 2? You do not take any damage. It does not bite through your armor.
Oh,
but I need you to roll. Where is it at?
I mean, if it's not breaking through the armor, it wouldn't be breaking through the skin, would it?
It does enough to break the damage, okay? It doesn't give damage, but it still applies the poison effect of the bite. I need you to roll... What is that?
Top.
Yeah. Is it body plus willpower? Venom. It is... Yeah, body plus willpower.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend some edge on that.
You want toxin resistant?
3 hits.
3 hits. Ooh. You resist the toxin from
Yo.
its effects. Very pog. This one is going to head and attack you. I need you to go ahead and roll your reaction plus intuition, which I believe is 10 dice for you.
Yep. So what do I roll? Just roll.
10d6 greater than 1.
Oops. 10d6 greater. 10.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I say greater than 1. I'm so dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. You still dodge out of the way of it. These devil rats bite up at you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. Nice dodge. Boxcar. These ones look up at you, and their eyes glow a bright, bright red.
Counterspell.
Damn. No. I need you to.
I already counterspelled it. It
Oh
doesn't matter.
shit! Not again.
Yep. What's this? Oh, another counterspell? All right, cool.
Cool.
I got him.
Cool. Roll your edge. Just your edge.
Oh, no. Make Donnie roll his edge. He has more edge.
Can you use edge on an edge roll?
No.
All right. 2. Or did you want the full total of the dice added up?
No,
Because
no,
I can
no.
get you that, and it's much better.
For the next 6 minutes, you have the bad luck quality.
Classic.
Classic.
All right, just don't critically glitch on me, all right?
But you're the one that can't critically glitch.
More or less talking to my dice.
That's fair. Next up is the True. You see, beginning to poke its head, a large reptilian, about alligator size, that just begins to pile through and like partly climb on the wall and on the ground, walking towards you, like at an angle, trying to sneak by all these servers. But this large creature begins to run towards you, and that's about as far as it gets. But it is your turn.
All right.
Yeah, the
So I'm
rat-
gonna meet him face to face.
That's what I like to hear. Run up, and
So
you
I get to one minor move is up 1 block. Or?
so it's going to be
15 meters.
15. So he
10
can actually
10
go
meters.
3 blocks. So you can actually get it right up to him.
Okay.
It's 10 meters unless you're sprint.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and get up to him, and then do you want a major action attack?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll to swing with your blade skill, as you go ahead and swing this mighty combat axe towards this guy.
I believe in you.
If my pool's 13, it's 13.
Greater than 5.
D6 greater than 5.
5.
Ooh. All right. Are you happy with that roll? Is that what you want?
I'm happy with the roll.
Okay, cool. I will go ahead and roll this. Ooh, your net hits are 3. So what is the base damage of that axe?
4p.
4p plus 3, so 7p it needs to resist. That's a lot of damage. Ooh. But it's got a lot of body. And it rolls 0. What the It takes all of it. All 7 just smashed. What's your attack rating on
Where's
the
that
weapon?
at?
So it should be, like I said, attack R
Oh, 8, 11, 6.
with the... That might be for
Oh,
your shotgun.
no, that's a shotgun. Yeah, sorry. 11.
11. You do not get a point of edge, unfortunately. Its defense rating is a little bit higher. No point of edge there. But it is definitely heavily wounded. All right, that is your go. Nice hit. Tiny, you're up.
Are the shotguns cones? Like when you're aiming a shotgun? Is it like a cone damage?
I
No,
think it's just the firing type.
Yeah, it depends on what firing type you're using, like choke length. At least in 5th edition, it was each one was a different cone. So it used to be. I haven't checked the shotgun stats in a hot minute.
I haven't either, and I didn't think about it.
And when Konami was using a shotgun, Konami used slug. So
And
all-
it for intimidation with the red coloring.
Yes.
I don't think there. I didn't think there were like cones.
They might have got rid of it for 6th.
Fast attack.
255.
What's the firing mode?
It has. Oh gosh, I should have done this. Single shot and semi-auto.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just a single shot that shoots at people. It doesn't look like it's a cone.
Think there's anything special about shotguns?
Nope.
Okay, well. Okay, we are going to.
Interesting.
Is this one inside?
Yes, that is inside. And
Okay.
it does have, from you, it will have like the full cover.
This one is still alive.
Yep. All the devil rats are still around. You have line of sight on all of them.
Okay, I will. Addressing my drones is considered a minor, right?
That is correct, yes. Giving your drone a command is a minor action.
I mean, the minors are determined off of how many dice I roll, correct?
Yes, yeah, for your initiative. So it's 1 plus 1, or 1 per initiative die. So I think you have 2.
Will tell the unicorn to blast this one.
Okay.
Small arms. I'll use my last minor to kind of back away here.
Okay.
And I will take a shot at this one.
That one there. Go ahead and roll it.
Sorry, 1 second. Does Smirkon add die, or is that just attack rating again?
It's just attack rating.
Okay. I'm getting the old 5th edition confused again.
How dare you?
This one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
The shot goes a little wide as they are scurrying around. It just seems to hit just short of where they were.
Okay.
If you have smart
And-
gun, it does add 1 to your dice pool if you have wireless turn.
Ooh. Go ahead and roll 1.
Nope. Still, that was actually 1. So
Well, you
Glitch.
tried. Glitch it. And then last but not least, Boxcar. I just want to pull up the book and see exactly what bad luck does to you.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, can I use one of my minor anytime actions to matrix perception now that we opened this door?
You absolutely can.
Now the cage is broken.
Mm-hmm.
Just absolutely crushing it. That's going to be 0 hits.
Okay, would you like to use any sort of edge to reroll?
No, I'll just pretend like I didn't look.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh yeah, I just realized just now in this moment I need to look in there. Give me 1 second, team.
Boxcar, what are you doing?
So, I'm torn.
Not yet.
So what I'm gonna do is if I were to put like an AoE spell like right here, would that hit both groups of rats right in the doorway?
Where at? Right here? Or like right here?
Like, I guess like right there, like the space between the two, like just inside the door.
Yeah, that would hit both.
That would hit both.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, seeing these rats in front of me, I'm like, oh god. But then seeing like a bigger writhing mass of rats, I'm gonna drop a concentrated blast of air
Okay.
right on top of them there, casting blast.
Okay. What does that do?
It's a blast. It is a blast.
You're going to blast them. Also, for
Right.
bad luck, for the next 6 minutes, 1s and 2s count for glitches, not just
Oh
ones.
God. Okay. So yeah, blast is pretty nasty. I put this in there. Alright. So it's instant, but I'm gonna make this roll here for it real fast. So it says that it's sorcery plus magic.
Yep.
So okay, yeah, never mind. I just answered my own question.
Okay.
I was like, but I'm charisma based, so is it like sorcery plus charisma plus magic? No, it's not. I'm just dumb. I'm looking
Well.
for more dice.
That's fine.
Uh,
More dice and more glitch.
So do it this way. Easier. I don't like how many twos are right there.
Ooh, is that a glitch?
1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Okay.
It's 4 out of 13, so I'm
Yep.
just gonna leave it there. 3 hits.
3 hits. Your net hits are 3.
Sick. So then indirect spells, the damage is going to be my magic divided by 2 rounded up.
Yep.
So that is 6 damage. Actually,
Plus net hits, right?
so my magic is 7 divided in half. That's 3.5, so that'd be 4.
4.
Plus another
3.
3, so 7.
Seven.
It'd be 7 altogether.
Both of these just get absolutely blasted.
Get blasted.
All right.
And then I'll work on that drain.
Yep. Top of the round, we will go ahead and call it there now that we're at the top for tonight's session. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Jonathan, thank you for joining us. Very big Pog energy. Hope you're enjoying your Shadowrun 6th edition intro.
Just like last time. Thanks.
Exactly. You're quite welcome. Shh, I hate it. But going around the room real quick, Ian, if you wouldn't mind taking care of
Oh, God.
all the fun stuff. Yeah, now you get to know what Matt goes through every week.
He doesn't copy, so you can just copy and paste it all.
He doesn't have the shout-outs done. For the shout-outs, we want to go ahead and shout out Ian Flux over at twitch.tv/IanFlux. They go ahead and play a lot of Tarkov. Also want to go ahead and shout out JRobin7X. JJ over here plays anything pretty much first-person shooter. They were playing Alien this last weekend, and I thoroughly had a good time with that. That was awesome. And then, last but not least, Stonefeld Analyzes. If the game has legends in it, Travis probably analyzed it in some form, one way or another. And then, obviously, guys, you know what it is here. We are sponsored with Catalyst Game Labs, so make sure to go ahead and check them out. If you are a big fan of Shadowrun 6th Edition, we do have a community Discord set up just to play Shadowrun, whether it's RPing or whether it's go ahead and doing missions. If you want to go ahead and check that out.
Forgot what the command was for that one.
Boom.
Thank you.
You got it. You go ahead and check out that Discord there. We also do have some merch set up. Also, make sure to check out the YouTube. Is it socials? Am I boosted? Oh, it is. Make sure to check out my YouTube and the Twitter. This gets uploaded every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our JJ here does a lot of work on making sure it sounds good, make sure it looks good. So make sure to check it out. Again, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. Thank you guys again. Thank you to my cast for another fantastic episode. We're a couple more weeks out without our beautiful Zayn, but his baby boy looks fantastic. They just gave birth today, and baby and mom are both healthy. So big excited thoughts for him. Keep Zayn and his family in your thoughts as they recover and get used to what is this new norm. But other than that, guys, well, we are going to go ahead and find someone to raid real quick. as we go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys again, and we'll see you guys next week with more We Run the Night. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.